Hey! What's going on? Hope everybody's having a great day. I am on my way to work on the Tesla camper yet again. Hopefully we're going to get this box finished up in the back. I got another email back this morning with another company wanting to help out the build, so I'm excited. Everybody's interest in this project just has me motivated to do it right and get it done. A few things I'm figuring out as I go. I was wondering if there was a way to leave the vehicle running, lock it, and be able to run into a store real quick or do something like that. I was curious to see if you could do that. And sure enough, the key fob won't let you do that, but I found some ways around it. All of these windows are automatic, so I can just roll the driver's side window down, stick my arm in, lock it, and then roll it back up. But here's the kicker, it won't let you unlock it with the key fob, so you have to take the key out of the fob in order to manually unlock it. So that's a way around it. I'm sure somebody could program it otherwise, but nothing that I've found yet. That way definitely works. I'll probably just get another physical key copied because the key that's inside of the key fob is tiny and it's kind of a hassle to use. What do you think, Diesel? You ready to have somewhere else to stand? I know it's pretty uncomfortable back there. Hold on, buddy. We're coming in hot. But I've got this thing on autopilot right now. I'm just chilling. One of the many amazing features of this Tesla. Just sit back, relax. This truck will drive itself. It's amazing. It's freaking amazing. Hands-free operation. I can literally do whatever I want. And you can be on your phone. We can watch a movie, beat off. The possibilities are endless in the Tesla, but it's about 10 o'clock right now. Let's see how much we can get done with a full day of working. I'm really hoping this doesn't take a full day, but I'm expecting it to, so let's get this done.
I drive your truck, I roll every window down, and I burn up every back road in this town. I find a field, I tear it up, turn all the pain to clouds of dust, and yes, sometimes I drive your Tesla truck. We left it, we left it. All right, so we need to trim how much? Wow, that did not sound good. What the hell? We'll start with a 1/2 inch. I drive towards this wreck. I am super happy with this. That turned out fantastic. Whoa. All right, kind of just eyeball level, you know, that's all we need here. Let's see how she fits. Oh my God, good enough for me. Tighten her down, mate. So, unfortunately, this ended up not being level, and it's pretty off, which when you're sleeping in something like this, your mom's always told you that your head needs to be uphill. I'd like my head to be in the back just because I have the view out of the window and it's a lot more scenic. But the actual bed of this truck doesn't sit level. So I was kind of on the fence whether if I wanted to mess with this because it pretty much matches the slope of the back. It's about 1/2 inch in the back. So we can work with that. I'm not worried about that. But this one is pretty off. That's a full inch in the rear, which means I have to take apart all of the carpet on that front piece that turned out perfect and trim it down 1 inch. All right, well, let's get to cutting. Alright guys, so after trimming the front down, I ended up only doing it 3/4 of an inch, but it ends up sitting just about level. It matches the rear. So next, I'm gonna have to take this out, and instead of running a piece of plywood in the back, I'm just gonna add another support beam with like a 2x4 or something, and then I'm gonna create the box for the storage system on the top of this, so I can just pull the whole thing out if need be, and nothing's actually gonna be attached to the bottom here. So I'm just trying to keep it simple. We'll see what we come up with. Oh my God, it's perfect. This thing is beyond solid. Heck yeah. You look so excited, bud. At least you'll be riding home today with more space. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I've got my whole weight on this thing. So now, it is time for me to design these side pieces. Everybody loves a good side piece. So I think I'm gonna just use this cardboard and try to make a little template. I'm not going for perfection here, just function. I'm super happy with the way everything's turned out so far, so let's wrap this up. Literally. See my butt crack on film? About 20 inches. 20 inches. Come down about 9 inches. I'm gonna wanna come down solid 13 inches. We got to make the transition from 9 to 13. So 12 and a half at 9 inches. Ooh, that mark was damn near perfect. See if she fits. Well, I'd say that's about perfect. The only problem is it's really tight in there, so I don't know if we're gonna fit it, but we're gonna try. Let's turn that into a real piece. Would you look at that? Those pieces turned out perfect. So somebody asked me in the last video if I was gonna leave a door on one of these sides or just leave it open. That way I could slide something in if it was longer, and I thought that was a good idea. So instead of fastening this one, it fits so perfect that I'm just not gonna fasten it in, and if I need to get something in there, I can just pop that out really quick. The other side didn't fit as good, so I'm actually gonna fasten that down so everything's square and you will never notice. So this side will be capped off, and the other side I can access if need be to put something in long, which will be rare. And I also think that you could get something in long just wedging it in that way, but it's good to have options. I was gonna box this in the bottom. I didn't like just having all my stuff laying on all the wiring and the floor pan there, but I'm just gonna find a flexible mat to lay down. That way I can just use as much space as possible, and I really don't need to box it in. It's just a lot of unnecessary work that in the end, it'll just give me less space to work with.
So I'm just going to find some kind of mat that lays down over all of this stuff. That'll also help insulate some of the road noise, which I don't think will be a big deal after this is in with all the carpet and everything. And then I'm going to find an outdoor rug that has the rubber on the bottom, and I'm going to cut it to fit this entire back section. I'm going to make some slits on each side there so I can lift this up, no problem. But I'm going to go ahead and do away with that floor mat in the back. But I can use it as a template because it's like laser cut to fit. So I'll lay that back end over the rug, cut it out, and we should be good. So Diesel, you ready to go to the hardware store? He's a big dog. He weighs in around 90 pounds, and if that gives you a size representation, I have plenty of room to lay down on my side, especially after what we're getting tomorrow. But let's hop in the Tesla and get some supplies.